Hello and welcome to Qsports. I'm Umudu Kajaga. Thank you very much for joining us. Coming up tonight, how does it feel to be able to rescue your team from relegation? That is exactly what Yusupha Njie did, Gambian international, who plays for Boa Vista in the Portuguese top division. We'll bring you updates about our interview that we had earlier. In volleyball, some trailing matches in the Gambia Volleyball Federation. First league, which was played during the weekend in both the male and the female category. And as well as in martial art, the Gambia Vovinam Vet Vadao is another form of martial art. We'll bring you updates on that, who had a 5-day training session with a Mauritanian master. And still on Qsports, we'll be able to bring you the update from Turkey in Antalya, where Gambian players are gathering to get a training camp for 2 weeks. They will be playing 3 international friendly matches. This and many more to come on tonight's Qsports show. Welcome and thank you if you're just joining us. This is Qsports and I'm Umudu Kajaga. And we're going to begin talking about a Gambian who plays his professional club football for Boa Vista in Portugal. Yusupha Njie has helped his team rescue them from relegation because they are on the brink of relegation, and he scored 2 goals coming from the bench. It was an awesome feeling for him, as he described in this interview that we had with him while he was on holiday at the Independence Stadium some few days ago. And currently he's in Turkey, where he joined the rest of the Scorpions players to have 3 international friendly matches. But let's bring you full interview that we had with him earlier at the Independence Stadium. It's a pleasure to have Yusupha Njie, Gambian international. He plays his professional football club for Boa Vista in Portugal. They finished off the season on a very high note. It was almost on the brink of relegation, and at some point he contributed in rescuing them. Yusupha, welcome to this special interview.
Thank you so much, and I appreciate your invitation, and I'm happy to be here.
You played for Boa Vista, but before that, you played for several other clubs. You started, of course, in Gambia, Real de Banjul, but even before that, you played for Chano Samba Football Academy. Then later, you had a fantastic game against Fos Rabat in the CAF Champions League in 2013. Beautiful game. They watched your game, they loved your football, and they later signed you. You went to Morocco, you win the Super Cup there, and as well as you really played very well in the CAF Confederations Cup. Then later, Boa Vista. Tell us about how the season has been for you in the last 16 or so months.
The season was very, very hard, very, very tough. It was going up and down with all the struggles. Even though we have a really, really, really good team this season, but things were not coming according to expectation. But we keep training, we keep believing in it, and we keep fighting till the last day of the league. Then thank God we turn everything around.
And you have been a major factor in that, when you came in as a substitute and scoring 2 goals to save the team.
Yeah, it was amazing feeling because like 1-0 down half time, seeing all the frustration and everything, it was something emotional. Like I never feel this in my career before since I started playing football. So me coming in, trying to give my best, trying to push the team, trying to help the team, and fortunately I managed to equalize and score the winning goal. So it was something like unbelievable. But I have the belief that we were going to equalize that game.
In terms of your performance, it has been up and down, inconsistent. Sometimes it's because of injuries. As players, when you are injured, especially a long-term injury, knee injury, ankle injury, how does it make you feel?
It's really, really hard. Injury with football, they both come along, but injury is really, really bad for a footballer because it slows you down, it frustrates you. You know, seeing your colleagues training every day, you going to the medical section every day is stressful. So injury is not something that is good with the game because you need to train every day. You need to keep the level every day. So with injury, you cannot give your 100%. You cannot do everything what you want to do on the pitch. So I think a footballer need to be 100% all the time, or 120 all the time to give your best.
When it comes to goal scoring, many a footballer find it difficult. It's all over the world. Cristiano Ronaldo, Lionel Messi, you name them, all the best players in the world, sometimes they have bad days. But scoring on a consistent basis, like even for you, it has been on and off. Sometimes you would score consistently for quite a while, and then it will take long before you score goals. Tell us, how difficult is it to score a goal?
It's crazy. It's crazy to score a goal. I think, I think only Cristiano and Messi who can tell us the secret of this scoring goals, but all the rest is all the same. Although you can come in with the belief that I'm going to score today, but at the end of the day, you don't never know what is coming. But sometimes the belief can make you finally get what you want. So scoring a goal is amazing. I think it's the best feeling. Helping your team to win a match is really amazing.
Many footballers have started like you. We can take a classical example of Sadio Mane. We can talk about N'Golo Kante of Chelsea. Of course, today or tonight is the Champions League final. They're going to play against Man City. They started at smaller clubs. They grown up. They become professional footballers to a point they were targeted by big clubs, and they ended up even for Sadio Mane winning the Champions League, and for N'Golo Kante on the verge of winning the Champions League. You as a footballer, do you have the belief, yes, I am playing at Boa Vista, but I can get to the top. I can play for Porto, for instance, in Portugal. I can go out in another European country where I can play for a better club and even maybe play UEFA Club Cup or Champions League.
Yeah, like the examples you just gave right now, like Sadio Mane and N'Golo Kante, I think these are the examples that can show you that nothing is impossible. So anything you want to do and you believe in it is possible. So the likes of Sadio Mane, N'Golo Kante, they are perfect example. If they can do it, so why not us too? We can do it. So we just have to believe in this and keep working and go for what you want. I think that's the best thing, and the rest is with Allah. So you just have to believe and keep going.
In terms of your football still, the national team, when it comes to Gambia, I could still recall in 2013 when you had that fantastic game against FUS Rabat. Everyone keeps saying at the stadium, this is the boy, the next generation of Gambian players who will qualify to the AFCON, or maybe who will take Gambia to World Cup or so. Yes, there have been some difficult moments for you, but you got an invitation again. Now you're going to be part of this training camp in Turkey. You're going to have 3 international friendly matches. You've been on and off the national team. When you look at us, this time we qualified to the Africa Cup of Nations. Of course, everybody is happy. But what do you think you can contribute to Gambian football, especially the national team? When you're given the opportunity, are you going to go there and say, you know what, I'm going to die for my country?
Yeah, I will start with saying that we are born and raised here in Gambia. Everything starts here in Gambia. So we will never turn around Gambia. Gambia is all what we have. It's Gambia that belongs today. Right now we are sitting in the stadium. This is where everything started. So anytime me or any player that have a chance to represent his country, that where he's grown up, his mother's land, father's land, I think it's a great feeling to represent your country and the thing like playing football, the thing you really love doing. So if I have the opportunity, I need to show the Gambians. I know they know me already, but I need to show them and give them what they want and help the team and contribute for them, yeah.
And are you hopeful that this is the start? This is just the beginning. Gambia just qualified for the first time. If we get to the Africa Cup of Nations, can we do better? As a player, are you confident?
Yeah, of course, it's football. It's football. This is our first time qualifying to the African Cup. Okay, that's right. But at the end of the day, the players that are playing like Cameroon or Algeria or Nigeria, we are playing with them in the same team in Europe. We are training with them every day. We are playing with them every day against or the same team. So when we go to the African Cup, it's almost the same. So there is no this is this or this country. No, it's the game. So we just have to go there and just play and enjoy what we like doing. So there is no underdog or this is the first time we are qualifying. No, nah. We just go there to play, to enjoy.
Do you have the hope that Gambian football will progress, especially from this Africa Cup of Nations. I'm going to take a classical example of Guinea-Bissau and Cape Verde, Mauritania. They've been consistently qualifying. As a player, are you hopeful that Gambia can be one of those nations that can keep on qualifying? Every qualification, we give it a shot, and then we qualify.
100%. I believe in this 100% because if you see where Gambia is coming from and where Gambia is right now, all the players, the young talent that we are having before and right now, I'm 100% sure now. I think Gambia is coming to his time, like turn by turn now. I think Gambia too is coming to his turn now. So I believe this 100%. Yeah.
Looking at your family background, you're from a footballing background, of course your father, the late, may his soul rest in peace. Everybody loves him in Gambia, and he has really contributed a lot in you. I could remember when you guys went to Sevilla as a youngster then, showing you around and all the places. So everybody is nostalgic about that. You are a family pride. I'm sure your brother Tijan Dete is also very proud of you. In terms of the future, what do you think Gambian footballers, especially young ones who are coming up, needs to do? Because sometimes football is not plan A, plan B and plan C. In fact, modern football now talks about football and education. Because when you have 100,000 people playing football, maybe it's only 20 that are going to be professional footballers. So maybe your advice to them.
Yeah, my advice to them is you don't need to have only plan A. If you want to be a footballer, okay, train and do what you have to do to play football. But at the other side too, just know that there is no only like one way. You need to find like 1, 2, 3. So if the first one is not going, you try the second one and the third one. This is to be on the safe side. So having plan A, plan B, plan C doesn't mean you forget about the plan A. Okay, you want to be a footballer, this is your plan A, go for it. But just make sure that you have to do your plan B and plan C. If you study at the same time too. It doesn't waste anything, you're still winning. So if you have both, you're still good. If you have both 3 of them, you're still good. So I think it's very important for them to know that, okay, you can play, but at the same time too, there is life after football. So this is really, really important. So I think they should learn from us and our elders that passed. They should learn from us and try to be more smart of the things they are doing. With this, it can help them to achieve more things and very fast than putting everything to football. Yeah, I think this is very good for them.
Yes, I know there are a lot of Gambians who watch your football, who love your football. When you post your videos on Facebook, so many appreciative comments and all of that. Just say one thing to your fans.
I love them all. I appreciate all the love, all the support, all the well wishes. I appreciate everything. I'm aware of everything. So I just want to say them thank you very much. They motivate me very well. So I keep going, and the going never stops. They know.
Best wishes, Yusupha Njie.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
And now to volleyball. Gamtel defeated Prisons 3-0 in a very competitive volleyball match, and this would be the double for Gamtel as they face the Prison ladies in this encounter at the Serekunda East volleyball court. It was an interesting match, and let's get a highlights and also full report of the match. The Telecom ladies set an early pace with good serves, intelligent positioning and blocking with power. After a few slips midway in the first set, Gamtel showed supremacy, scoring points with urgency. Their opponents, Prisons, couldn't deal with the pace, forcing them into making individual mistakes. Even in serving, they lost points. Gamtel came out on top, 25-15 in the first set. In the second set, Prison ladies got off to a good start with their serves. However, it didn't take long before basic errors came to haunt them. The Telecom ladies swiped it again, 25-17, with an impressive display. Despite dominating in 2 previous sets, and on their way to make it a 3rd straight lead, Gamtel almost let the set slip. However, thanks to a brilliant performance by their star player Anna Marie Bojang, they snatched victory 25-23.
Well, I feel excited. I feel great because we have been training for, I can say, 2 weeks because we didn't train the whole Ramadan. So we trained for 2 weeks to prepare for our match against Prison and YMCA, and we performed good.
Prisons fell short of their performance in the reverse fixture in the earlier part of the season when the two sides played at the Joshua Court. At least then, they forced the game to a fourth set, losing 3-1 overall. Anna Jassy, who is playing in her first season, reacted to the defeat and struck a tone of defiance.
I believe coming konka mumfuedoro. I believe knockout. Nana jambe gael butelale. 100% so be gael butela because untol man silela. Emu musoleti ko untol.
We lost this game today, but I can promise you when we play them again in the Knockout Cup, we will defeat them. We are not scared of them. We're all equal.
Still on volleyball, the Gambia Armed Forces women's volleyball team defeated Serekunda East Ladies by 3-1 in an ongoing Volleyball Federation League match, which was played over the weekend. That's on Sunday, to be precise, at the Fajara Barracks. And in the second game, you would also see some very interesting match between Olymp Africa and Gambia Armed Forces. Let's bring you more updates on this game. The women's soldiers came from a first set down to earn a deserved victory against a side that are short of the experience required to match their opponents. Serekunda East in their blue jerseys appeared to settle well in the first set before their weakness showed in the second, third and fourth sets. They conceded 5 points from Abi Kujabi's serves in succession, with other unforced errors such as blocking and positioning. Their evening was ruined. Gambia Armed Forces, one of the top clubs in the league, attracts a huge crowd. There was no shortage of spectators, often cheering on their side when they had good scores and brilliant performances. Among the spectators were 2 Italian volleyball officials who were on a 3-day walking visit in the Gambia. Gambia Armed Forces coach Lamin Elef Baji expresses satisfaction about his team's performance.
Yeah, I feel very happy for winning the game and coming with 3 points, which is very important. Presently, where the league is, I am trailing behind Interior by 4 points, so I'm there to work very well, making sure that I will not miss any point from now.
The Serekunda East Ladies coach Mohamed Cham attributed his team's defeat to lack of experience and cohesion in his team.
It was a very good game, though, and I'm very, very proud of them. The only problem is they're not having collective trainings. Sometimes we do organize weekend trainings in the morning. They come and we have a collective training. So some of them are working, some of them are going to school. GAF is a standard team, that are paid by the institution, and they currently go on daily-based training. You understand? So they are more powerful than us, and though we prepare ourselves very, very hard, but it's sport. Sometimes you come, you lose, sometimes, the spirit goes down and it comes up. So I'm very, very proud of them. It's just because of, the experience that they have more than them. So that's why they capitalize and beat them on that experience. But nevertheless, I'm very, very proud of them, and they have competed to the max.
Elsewhere in Sunday's other game, which was a men's match, defending league champions, Olymp Africa, men volleyball team tightened their grip on the standings with a hard-fought 3-1 victory against the Gambia Armed Forces male team. Now, we are going to take a short break, and from there, we will give you some updates about the Gambian national team, the Scorpions.
From an early age, we value the feeling of speed, the thrill of the wind as we rush to our destinations, the feel of our feet bounding over the ground, the way the world blurs as we rush by. Faster, faster than a ray of light, I'm flying. I have one speed, I have one gear. Keep on moving, I won't stop till I get there. Want to experience speed? Then subscribe to the Gambia's 4G LTE mobile network, QCell. With speeds of up to 45 megabytes per second, you can get online in the blink of an eye. The fastest browsing, stream videos faster, do much more faster. Just dial *335# to join the fastest club. QCell's 4G LTE mobile network. Go faster. For more information, call 111. QCell, Senior Boss. We innovate, others follow.
Welcome back, and thank you if you're just joining us. This is Qsports. Let's talk about a martial art that many people are not familiar with. The Gambia Vovinam Vovinam held a 5-day training session with a Mauritanian master, which was held recently. And just in case you don't know what this kind of martial art is, it involves the use of the hand and also the elbows, the legs, the knees, in all the form of self-defense. And I'm sure you'll be able to enjoy some of the videos if you see the accents there, obviously, and you will also hear from this particular Mauritanian master. Let's get you updates of that.
dama ñëwoon tey jii pour saytu si Vovinam Gambie xool nu muy doxee ndaxte Vovinam Gambie yàlla def na ci ay diir mu ngi soogay taxaw mu jëloon samay tànk nag ñu woon xool lu mu fiy liggéey si.
And finally, the Gambia Scorpions, who are in Antalya in Turkey for a training camp which is going to last for 2 weeks, and in between they will be having 3 international friendly matches with Togo, Kosovo and also Niger. All that in this update, as we will show you some pictures of the Scorpions' arrival, their players who are settling down, and they had their first training session earlier today, and we'll give you more updates about their training sessions as well as the international friendly matches that they will be playing in the next few days or so. With that, we say thank you very much for watching this broadcast and keep on sporting. Bye for now. Have a good night.